Johnathan wrote these words: God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, thou who hast brought us thus far on the way, thou who hast led us by thy might into the light, keep us forever in the path we pray. This is the part that blessed me every time I read it. It says, lest our feet stray from the places of God where we met. That he was saying in so many words, don't get so educated that you forget that it was God. Don't become so sedity that you leave the place where you met God. He says, lest our hearts drunk with the wine of the world, we forget thee. But then he goes a little bit further. He says, shadow beneath thy hand, may we forever stand. Catch this. Number one, true to our God and true to our native land. I'm going to go and put this out here because I heard a senator say this. He says, if y'all don't like it here, why don't you go out to your country? Well, we built it. So if you don't like us here, how about you leave? Y'all mad at me? I didn't got in trouble. I'm done. Always remember and never forget. And I know we got some people streaming. I know we got some professors streaming. And let me say this. If you're offended today, it just goes to show you that you're not where you need to be. Because if you're offended by the history, that means you have not taken a moment to ask God to purge your heart and ask God to help you not become like they were. Let me tell you this, and I'm going to my seat. God is on the sides of the trodden, those who are downtrodden. God is on the side of those who had to deal with slavery. God is on the side of those who deal with poverty. God is on the side of those who go to bed hungry because there's no food on the table. God is on the sides of them who fight for injustice, who tell the truth, and who stand for righteousness. How do you know, Reverend Foster? In his first sermon, this is what Jesus took the microphone and said. He says, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me. Listen to what he says. He says, I have come to preach the gospel to the poor, to set free the captive, and to open the eyes of the blind. And just like Jesus come to be on the side of those who are downtrodden, that should be our goal. Black or white, red or blue, your job is to be on the sides of those who are downtrodden, who don't have what they need, and to speak up and make sure that injustice, that racism is not happening on your clock. We are all God's children. White or black, blue or gray, pink or tan, whatever it might be. What puts you in right standing with God is that you couldn't control what they perhaps had done. But you make sure that when you see racism,